morning, Saints. I'm Elena.
And I'm Ted.
We're your anchors for today's broadcast. First, let's start off with a prayer.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Saint Anthony, pray for us. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen.
As we all know, Easter was last Sunday.
Let's go ahead and send it down to Rain Lilly to give us some information about Easter.
Hello, my name is Rain Lamelli, and I'm here today to report about Easter. Easter is a liturgical celebration that we celebrate to commemorate the resurrection of Jesus. This year will be on Sunday, April 9th. We interviewed several students and teachers to get their input on this holiday. Let's start off with Mr. Guzman to delve further into the importance of Easter and what he does during the holiday.
Easter, to me, I think it's a very important celebration that we as Catholics have in our faith because it represents the resurrection of Jesus Christ, and at the same time it allows us to come together as a family. As I know that we all have busy schedules, right? It means that we're coming back together as a community under one circumstance, in this case the resurrection of Jesus. I'm normally not here in California. I actually spend time with my sister in Texas, and so we celebrate Easter at her place. She is from a different denomination, and so just learning about how their denomination does Easter, it's kind of interesting to see the difference between the Catholic Easter and her denominational Easter. The things that I tell my students to do for Easter is that just remember what the purpose of Easter is. It's not about the bunnies. It's not about looking for eggs, Easter eggs, right? It's more of like come together as a community and be together in a family setting.
Thank you for your input, Mr. Guzman. Now we see why Easter is important to us in our faith. Next, we interviewed Mrs. Cuevas to get her perspective on Easter.
Easter means for me that Jesus died on the cross for us, and that we owe him everything that we have, so it's very important to prepare for it. And as you know, a Catholic, I try my best to start from like Ash Wednesday to Easter, and so it just means that he is still carrying our cross for us, and we need to continue to remember that he died for us. On Easter, we always, in my family, we always go to Mass in the morning. We all go together, and we go to the park or to any of the family members' house, and we celebrate with all our families, and that's like a very, very special day for us.
Thank you for your insight, Mrs. Cuevas. Now let's hear from Senior Isaac Salazar and why he values Easter and what he does on the holiday.
It's very sacred to me. Like, as a person who considers himself a man of God, I've always took pride in my religion. I'm always very open about it. It means a lot to me. We basically just have a lot of dinner with friends, family. One at my mom's side of the family, one at my dad's side of the family. We go back and forth and have good food and have a good time.
Thank you for your opinion on why Easter is special to you, Isaac. Now let's hear from sophomore Benny Lane and what Easter means to him and what he does on the holiday.
My favorite part about Easter, I would say, is the baseball tournaments that we have. So for St. Anthony's, we play in this tournament that's called the St. Paul Tournament. It's during Easter weekend, and it's really fun. Easter, to me, it means just a time of reconciliation and just getting closer to my family, really, because it's that week of being able to stay home and stay close to family, or make new friends, or just meet some old relatives I haven't seen in a long time. I haven't been able to participate in them, but I love Easter egg hunts because it's just that extra thing to do with your family. You get to know a little bit more about their inner side of them, about their just how mature they are, just based off of if they really want to participate in an Easter egg hunt or not. but it's also that competitive side of me that always wants to do something fun.
Thank you for your insight, Benny, on what Easter means to you. This year it will fall on Sunday, April 9th. Easter is a very important holiday for Catholic faith. It means much more than just a week or a day off, as you just heard from our interviewees. It's a day of worship and unity. That will wrap up this segment. Thank you for listening. Now back to the reporters at the SAHS TV studio.
I certainly had a great Easter. How about you, Mateo?
I had a great Easter. But you know what was also great? The spring musical, Little Shop of Horrors.
Now let's go to Tyler Small to give us some insight on the spring musical.
Hey Saints, my name is Tyler Small and I will be giving you an exclusive look at this year's spring musical, Little Shop of Horrors. The performances took place March 30th through April 2nd at the Ernest Borgnine Theater in Long Beach. Let's talk with Ms. Nemechek and ask about her experience as a theater director at St. Anthony High School. What is your role in the spring musical?
So I am the director, and I am also the co-choreographer. We have a student, Riley Gulino, who is the other co-choreographer, so we work together on the dances. But my main role is as director, and so I do all the staging, and I make a lot of the creative choices for the play.
How has the theater program at St. Anthony High School improved over time you've been here?
I'm really proud of what we have accomplished and what we've built. This is my second year, so it's my fourth show. So when I look back to the very first show that I did, I see such growth in myself, and I see growth in the students. And I think some of the very obvious things are that this semester we're going to be in a brand new theater. We're going to be in a real theater space. We're going to be in the Ernest Borgnine Theater. And in the past we've been in the Parish Hall, which was a wonderful resource to us, but I feel like we were ready for that next step. So that's definitely something. And then really to see the individual growth in the actors and in the technicians, our student tech crew, just the ways that they have grown and developed as artists is really noticeable. And I feel like as a community, as an arts community, our culture, I feel like has grown and developed. We're an enthusiastic family, and we really try to support each other and welcome everyone. And so I think that that's been a really great thing to see as well.
Thank you, Ms. Nemechek, for your insight as a director. Now let's ask Kim Miller about how she gets into the plant-eating human, Audrey 2 in the Little Shop of Horrors.
What is your role in the spring musical?
I am the puppeteer of Audrey 2, which is the villain. She is a big plant, and I get to puppeteer some of the iterations of her.
How do you get into character?
Basically, since I'm doing puppetry, it's a little bit different than an actor, but at least for an actor, you usually have to go through like a series of questions, like what is my objective for the scene? What do I need to get, what do I need to get out of my scene partner? What do I need to give them? And just different things to try to get into that character. But for me, specifically for the plant, one of the pods, I have to really, since it's like my full body that is inside of it, I have to do like these things where you do like breathing with it. So I start breathing with the plant, and then I like start going through like the like emotions that I could feel. Like could it be like happy, or could it be sad, or different stuff like that. So it's a little bit different for puppetry, but kind of the same thing.
Thanks, Kenny, for the insight on how you've prepared for this role. Let's interview Angus Tyler about being the voice actor of the plant, Audrey 2, and what is his favorite part about performing.
What is your role in the musical?
So I will be playing the voice of Audrey 2, which is the main antagonist of the show. So it's the human eating plant, and I'll have a microphone backstage saying the lines.
What is your favorite part about performing?
I think my favorite part about performing is not only just the adrenaline and the excitement that you feel when you're on stage, but as well as, the friendships you make along the way. I mean, a lot of us in theater are really close, so it's all just ties together, and it's a wonderful little package.
With the new theater location at Ernest Borgnine Theater and the cast members' hard work and dedication, the spring musical was a huge success. Thank you to all those watching. Now back into the studio. What an amazing show it was. The theater department has been making incredible improvements over the last couple of years by hosting the play at Ernest 409 Theater.
A lot of work was put into the performance. While the play was happening, ASB started to plan out the Spring Fest. Let's go to Ava Crowley to see what ASB has planned.
Good morning, Saints. My name is Ava Crowley, and I'm a freshman here reporting at SAHS TV. Spring Fest is around the corner starting April 17th to the 21st at St. Anthony's High School. This event involves dress-up days, Monday through Friday, and a rally on Friday. We celebrate this event because it marks a new year on the lunar calendar, and it represents the end of winter and the beginning of spring. Now we go to Miss Yana's for some information about Spring Fest.
The Spring Festival, or Spring Fest, usually takes at least about a month to plan because we have to get the themes together, we have to get posters, drawn up and painted and all that kind of stuff. We have to get all of the themes approved by admin and stuff like that. So it takes about a good month, or a couple weeks for sure. Well, we haven't actually planned all the events yet, but each day, just similar to like homecoming, each day is going to be a different theme. And for Spring Fest, it's going to be versus stuff, like this versus that. I'm not going to give you guys all the details, but because I want it to be a surprise. But that's the main thing, is versus, this versus that. And then we end the week with a big pep rally. And I think we're supposed to be having students, seniors versus teachers game again. We haven't decided what game yet, but yeah, that's it.
Thank you, Ms. Yanas, for that helpful information on what activities are going to take place. Now we go to ASB Vice President Sydney Lucky to see what her favorite part of Spring Fest is.
My favorite part about Spring Fest is coming together as a school to dress up and to have fun and to really bring in everyone. We make sure to have music at lunchtime, games, and lots of fun activities for the whole school to be able to participate in. The Spring Festival helps to bring out and show the different sports of spring and sometimes the arts and drama as well. My job is to oversee everything happening and making sure everything is getting planned accordingly and on time.
Thank you, Sydney. We can't wait for what ASB has planned for Spring Fest. Now let's go to Freshman Class President Claribel Garcia to get her perspective on Spring Fest.
My favorite thing about the Spring Fest that I'm excited for as we're planning are the dress-up days, because the dress-up days this upcoming Spirit Week are really creative, I believe, this time, and I think the students are really gonna enjoy them. Decorating posters for the student section, for the freshman student section, more spring themed, really just making sure it looks filled up and nice, and to create like a more hyped environment.
Thank you, Claribel, for sharing how long it takes to plan events and giving us more insight and what's happening behind the scenes. Spring Fest starts on April 17th and ends the 21st. There is a variety of fun dress-up days, and to end it, there's a rally on Friday, which includes games and fun activities. Well, thank you for your time. Hopefully Spring Fest helps you kick off your spring. I'm Ava Crowley, back to you guys at SAHS TV.
To top off Spring Fest, ASB has planned a rally inside the gym after lunch.
These dress-up themes definitely brought a lot of school spirit.
With prom being around the corner, let's go to Joe Capcha with some information about prom.
Good morning, Saints. My name is Joe Capcha, a junior at St. Anthony High School. Prom is a special time of the year. Juniors and seniors are in the United States getting ready for the final dance of the school year. It is even more special for seniors as this is the last high school dance. This year, ASB and Campus Ministry prepared this very special day for them. ASB is hosting a prom on May 6th in an R1 venue in Anaheim. Christian Leadership, however, has prepared a very special prom for special needs students as part of the Senior Service Project. This event is set to take place on April 2nd in elementary school. Students with disabilities will get to experience a high school prom like it's saying. Let's start with our own prom. Miss Yanis has the floor. Miss Yanis.
What do you think prom will be like?
I think prom is going to be really beautiful and formal, because the theme this year is the Met Gala, so that typically tends to be a pretty formal event.
When would tickets be available for prom?
Tickets are actually going on sale when we return from spring break, starting that Wednesday, which is, I think, April 19th, I think. So then they'll be available pretty much all the way up to the day before prom.
What kind of arrangements or snacks will there be at the event?
Ooh, there's gonna be a buffet of different types of appetizers. We haven't really decided on them yet because there's like a choice. We get 3 choices out of like 6. So it's gonna be some hot foods, and then there's gonna be the typical drinks like tea, water, and lemonade, stuff like that.
Thank you, Ms. Yannis. Make sure to dress extra special for this event, as this year's theme is the Met Gala. Let's head over to Angus to discuss his views on his last senior prom. Angus?
Is prom the best dance to go to?
I mean, as I said, I've never been to a prom before, so I can't tell you for certain. But I mean, in my mind, it is.
Do you think other seniors are excited about prom?
From what I've heard, I think a lot of people, for the most part, are very excited about prom. I mean, you know, especially because it's our, as I said, it's our last time because we'll be finishing up with school only a couple weeks after that. It's kind of that last big celebration we all have.
Thank you, Angus, for your input. Now let's go to Mr. Cordero and see what Special Prom is all about.
What is the Special Prom?
Special Prom is a prom that's going to be put on, a dance, if you will, by the campus ministry team for students with special needs from other schools. So what we're going to do is on April 22nd from 5 to 8 at St. Pancratius Church, we're going to have a dance, basically, kind of a prom theme. It's called a special night to remember, something to that effect. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to invite students from around the area who have special needs, whether that be autism or Down syndrome, and they get a chance to kind of experience a prom setting.
What will the event be like?
Yeah, well, you know, it's the first year we're going to do it, so hopefully we'll have about 30 to 50 kids, and our campus ministry team will be there, playing music, decorating, pictures, and things of that nature. So,
thanks again, Mr. Cordero, and we hope the Special Prom will be one to remember. Now let's head over to Annalie Smith, who will be sharing her perspective on the very special senior prom. Annalie?
How do you think individuals that are participating in the very special senior prom will feel at the end of the night?
I think they're gonna be very happy because there's a lot of opportunities for them to do things like take part in photo booths, dance to music, get their hair and makeup done. I think they'll feel very happy and something that they deserve, so I think it'll be a lot of fun for them.
Have you heard anything about where the very special senior prom will be?
Yeah, I've heard that the very special senior prom might be at a local elementary school. I'm not sure exactly which one, maybe St. Pancratius or another small feeder school that has a gymnasium and a lot of room for people to attend. I think we're having an enchanted forest theme, so that's going to be really exciting for everyone who's going.
That's all the time we have for today. Thank you for all the interviewees for letting us interview them. Prom is one of the most special and important times in someone's life that will be remembered for years to come. Remember that this very special senior prom is on April 22nd, and our school prom is on May 6th. Make sure to not have too much fun at prom. Turn it down for what? And stay safe out there. Back to the news.
Prom sounds like it's going to be a great dance this year. Do you have anything to say?
I'm pretty excited for prom. I'm sad to do my last high school dance, but I know this year's gonna be great.
It's so sad to see the seniors go. Graduation is not that far either. With graduation hopefully being at Clarksville, let's go to Aaron Montez to see what information he has for us.
Good morning, St. Anthony. My name is Aaron Montez. I'm a senior here reporting with St. Anthony TV. Graduation is in 2 months. Here's some information about it to take place.
We are planning to hold the graduation for the class of 2023 at Clarksville, pending it being open.
How many students will graduate this year?
I believe 93.
Knowing that this is the 100th graduating class, is there anything special planned?
Not right now, no. And if there is, it might be a secret.
Who's allowed to attend, and is there fees to attend the ceremony?
Graduates will get 8 tickets, and admission is by ticket only. There's no fee.
Okay. Will you be speaking at the graduation, and if not you, who?
I will not be speaking. Mrs. Tucker, the president, will be speaking,
Mr. Jondal and Mrs. Martinez will be assisting, and there'll be a guest speaker.
Are there any special traditions that are used at the St. Anthony's graduations?
At the graduation, we announce the Man and Woman of the Year, and we also have a guest speaker. We are looking to try a few new things. If we are at the field, we're looking to try new things.
Thank you, Mr. Spicer. Now let's see what the seniors are looking forward to their graduation.
Are you looking forward to graduation?
Yes and no. Looking forward to starting like a new chapter in my life, but also gonna miss like everyone else I've met this year.
What are you most excited about for college?
Most excited about is definitely playing college baseball. It's a dream of mine, and going out to a new place, you know, New York City. Never lived there, so it'll be a really cool experience. A whole different world out there.
Are you sad your time in high school is coming to an end?
Yeah, definitely sad my time in high school is coming to an end. Missing a lot of really good people, a lot of good memories, but I think I'm ready for a new start in my life too.
What college will you be attending this fall?
I'll be attending John Jay to New York City, criminal justice school.
Are you looking forward to graduation?
Yes, I'm looking forward to graduating because I'm going to be out of the city, and especially leaving friends, which I really don't mind, but knowing the fact I'm going to be somewhere else playing baseball.
Are you looking forward to graduation?
Yeah, trying to get done with school.
What are you most excited about for college?
I'm not going to college.
Are you sad your time in high school is coming to an end?
Definitely not.
I hope all the seniors will have a good graduation. Now let's see what other students think about
Are you
graduation.
going to miss any friends that are seniors, and why?
I'm gonna miss the rest of the football team and golf team.
Now that we have the details and information, we can start preparing for the big day of graduation. Thank you guys for tuning in, and back to the guys in the studio.
Now graduation, I'm excited for it. Can't wait to see what the future has in store for me and the class of 2023.
With the school year coming to an end, I hope everyone has a great last couple of weeks. I'm Elena.
I'm Mateo, signing off for the last broadcast of the 2022-2023 school year.